Hey, how's it going, everyone? Justin again. As always, thanks for watching my channel. Welcome back. Make sure to hit the thumbs up if you like this video, the thumbs down if you did not like this video. Today I'm going to introduce to you a specialty tool, a newer tool, but it's been around for a little while. I actually stumbled across this tool during a repair on a radiator. I was removing a radiator and I kind of got hung up briefly on a transmission cooler line going to the radiator. Looks something similar to this. It's got, you know, a flared end here with a nut, and then of course you have this tube, and then it's got usually like a rubber hose that goes beyond it that goes back to the transmission to help, you know, cool the transmission fluid as it's flowing through the system. And every once in a while they do have a tendency of getting stuck in the radiator, and this makes it almost impossible to get out. You might see some guys trying to attempt to use, maybe this is a poor pair of pliers to use for an example, but they might try to use a pair of like slip joint pliers or something like that to try to help give it a little pull without damaging the line, hopefully, which you need to be careful because you could potentially damage the line. You might see someone else trying to use an interior trim tool to try to pry in between the flared fitting and the nut, and still with no luck. But there is a new tool that I picked up, and I've seen it, I've used it in the past. My shop owner actually has one. It looks something like this. I got this off the Matco truck for $20. Not a bad tool to have in your inventory for specialty pliers for 20 bucks, especially for stubborn transmission cooler lines. So I don't know that that's a real part number. It's just something that he wrote on there, I guess, for inventory purposes. Made in USA. Really no patent on this item at this time. Pretty sure you might be able to find these on Amazon. I haven't personally looked myself, but I know that he picked his pair up from the Matco tool truck, and I just so happened to see them today, and I've used them enough to where I picked up my own pair. Now, on one side you'll see it says tube, and on the other side it says hose. If I remember correctly, I believe you take the obviously the hose will probably go towards the transmission, and then the tube. This is a steel tube going into the radiator. But if I have to think about the tool and the way that it actually grabs on the metal and the pulling purpose that it has behind it, I would think that maybe the hose side would probably go towards the radiator, so it has something to butt up against, and then the tube side, see how that pulled there? I believe the tube side would go towards the actual tube. So you set it in there good. It gets a nice bite, and then as you're pulling it, it pulls the tube out. And what a handy tool to have in your arsenal. So, really cool tool. Definitely an automotive must-have right here. I mean, absolutely. You'd want these. They're going to help you out. And for 20 bucks, why not? So, if you can find a better deal on Amazon, by all means, go to Amazon and buy them. If not, and you do have tool trucks that do stop by your facility, not a bad tool to have in your drawer for 20 bucks. That's all I got for this video, guys. Again, cheers to those of you that have your beers. I hope you're enjoying your work week. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you next time. Deuces.